Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are good and utilizing your time. Dear students, today in this recording we are going to study about different types of essay and their methodology. Methodology means their approach, how to write a certain type of essays. So basically there are 6 types of major essays. Okay, and the first type is narrative essay. Second one is descriptive essay. Third one is argumentative essay. Fourth one is reflective essays. Fifth one is expository essay. And the sixth one is the short story type essays. Okay, now you can see there are 6 different categories of essays, and in your question paper you will be asked according to these categories. Okay, so let's understand each type of essay and their methodology. So first of all we will understand about narrative essays. Okay, so as the name suggests, it is the narration of a story or an event that has happened. Okay, sometimes it is also called that it is your own experience, what you have experienced. Okay, or this could be real or imaginary event like an accident or any festival, social function, street incident, okay, a journey or a natural disaster. Okay, when you narrate any story, when you narrate any incident, when you narrate any festival which you have experienced or which has happened in front of you, then this type of essays are called narrative essay. So let's see what is the methodology of this type of essays. Okay, methodology of narrative essay. So what is the methodology, what should we do to write such type of essays? So first of all is you have to keep all the incidents, all the happenings in a chronological order. You know what is chronological order? Chronological order means the things that happened earlier you will mention that one before, and the things that happened later, okay, you will mention them later. In other words, suppose that if you are writing about any essay about any festival, then first you will write about how you prepared, okay, then where you gathered, then after that what you have done, how you enjoyed the essay, and lastly how it ended. So it is called chronological order. Okay, sometimes for the purpose of emphasization, okay, we can use flash work. What is flash work means? Flashback, like you can mention the earlier events, okay, in between them. Second thing, what comes under the methodology of narrative essay is to you have to arrest the attention. Okay, it is very important, arrest the attention of the reader. Okay, how can you arrest the attention, or how can you attract the readers towards your essay? So you can start with a bang. Okay, with a bang means with a story that attracts everyone, or with any incident, okay, that immediately captures the attention of the reader. Okay, next thing what you have to do, you should create the right atmosphere, okay, or the scene by dwelling on the place, time and season. Okay, after the third thing, that is creating the right atmosphere. How can you create right atmosphere? You can create right atmosphere by dwelling on the place, time and the season of that particular time. Okay, next thing is you can introduce characters. Okay, how you can introduce characters? You can introduce characters by character sketching. Okay, what is character sketching? In character sketching we give brief introduction of the character. Okay, before the dialogue of that character comes, there comes the brief introduction, that is called character sketching. So in an narrative essays, okay, you can also use this character sketch skill in your essay. Next thing that comes is, next thing is use dialogues. Okay, use dialogues to make your essay a lively one. Okay, and it will also bring interest, okay, to the readers. So if you are writing your narrative essay, use dialogues if the characters are there, and okay, so it will make it more attractive. Okay, next thing is, if you are writing any story, then you must remember that it must have a good plot. Okay, and that conveys something to the readers. Okay, so so while writing a narrative essay, you should remember, or you should keep in mind these traits of, or these methodology of narrative essays, like write in the chronological order. Okay, start with a very good beginning, arrest the attention from the very beginning. Okay, next thing is creating a right atmosphere. You can create right atmosphere by giving the details of this place, time, okay, and season, etc. Then if there is a character in your essay, then first give brief character sketching, brief character sketch of that character. Okay, and use dialogues. Dialogues will make your essay a lively one and more attractive. And if it is a story, then please give a good plot. Okay, and that gives some convey a good message to the readers. So this one is the first type of essays, that is narrative essays, and there is its methodology. Let me repeat myself once again, what is narrative essay? So narrative is the essay is the narration of any story, event, okay, that has happened. Okay, and it could be a imaginary or a realistic one, and sometimes it is like you have experienced it. Okay, you have seen it, or it is happening in front of you. Okay, so then it is called a narrative essay. Now coming to the second type of essay, that is descriptive essay. In descriptive essays, we describe some place, person, or thing. Okay, and that could be real or imaginary. So here is the objective of this essay is to convey the reader a vivid and realistic account of what you are visualizing or what you are describing. Okay, just like a painter, okay, uses colors to recreate a scene, you have to use appropriate words presented in the beautiful style for the same purpose. Okay, so for example, character sketch of people comes under the descriptive essays, or description of a book or a film or a program. Okay, these are comes under descriptive essay. Now coming to the methodology. So first of all, what is the method, what is the first thing you have to remember while writing descriptive essay is dwell on significant details. Okay, what does it mean? Suppose that you are going to describe any place, okay, then you have to give its surrounding, its weather, its time. Okay, use all your five senses. You know, you have five senses, like your sense of sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. Use all these. Okay, and then describe the place. Okay, suppose that you are writing about a Taj Mahal, then use all these senses, or what you have experienced or what you have felt through these senses, use there. Okay, this shall add depth to your composition and also help in the vivid picturization of the subject. Okay, so first thing, dwell on the significant details, give all the significant details through your senses. Okay, next thing is you have to start with general. Okay, start with general details and go on with specific one. Okay, specific, sorry. So if you are writing or this type, sorry, the second methodology is start with general details of anything. Okay, if you are describing any person, place or thing or any book or anything, then first write its general specifications, then go to the specific one or that a particular thing. Okay, then next thing, use figure of speech here. Okay, like use simile. I have already taught you about this. Use metaphors, use simile, metaphors, and this thing will bring attraction into your writing. Okay, suppose that you are comparing two things. Okay, so use these simile or metaphors. Okay, and this will bring more expression in your essays. Okay, and this will make your essay look very beautiful. Okay, next thing is be imaginative and original in your presentation. That is the last methodology for descriptive essay. What is it? Be imaginative. Okay, use your imagination, imaginative and original. Okay, be imaginative and original while writing your descriptive essays. Okay, this will make your representation a good one. Okay, so let me repeat once again all these points and what is descriptive essay. So descriptive essay is a type of describing like some place, person or thing, okay, which could be real or imaginary, and the objective of this type of essay is to convey the reader a vivid and realistic account of what you are visualizing or what you are describing. Okay, so there are 4 points on the methodology of this essay. First one is dwell on the significant details. Okay, give all the important details, okay, like surroundings, weather, place, okay, time, etc., and use your senses. Okay, especially use your 5 senses like sense of sight, smell, taste, touch and hearing. Okay, it will help you or it will bring the depth into your composition. Second thing is start with general detail, then go to the specific one. Next one is use comparisons, okay, like simile and metaphors, figure of speech for comparison or for distinction. And last one is be imaginative and original. Okay, use your original imagination there, and this will make your essay different from others. Okay, now let's come to the third type of essay, that is argumentative type of essay. Okay, so you know these are argumentative in nature. Argumentative means where you have to argue in the favor or the against of the subject. Okay, and in such type of essays a writer arrives at a conclusion by logical reasoning. Here you have to use your logical power. Okay, logical power means what are the things that you are that supports to your essay, that supports to your statement, and what are the things, what are the negative things that are against of your statement. So you have to have the knowledge of both sides. Okay, weak points as well as strong points. Okay, if you know the only strong points, then you cannot write argumentative essays. For argumentative essays you have to write the weak points. Okay, and you have to attack on opponent's weak points. So for this type of essays you must be having great knowledge of the subject about whom you are going to write. Okay, so that you can convince the reader your point of view. Okay, suppose that homework should not be given to the students. This is the statement. Okay, now you are asked write either for or against of that statement. So if you are writing for or against, in both terms okay, you have to have full knowledge of the subject. Okay, you have to have the both points, the weak points as well as the strong points for your essays. Okay, so in this way you can write argumentative essay. Now let's see what are the methodology you can follow for such type of essays. So number one is you have to write all the points against, okay, for both, for and against, okay, on the subject. First of all, write down all the points. Second thing, decide whether you are going for to write for or against the subject matter. Okay, then after deciding you are going to write against or for, now come to the third point that says in intro give brief lead to the into the subject by stating its importance, relevance, etc. Okay, you cannot write directly that I am against on this subject, okay, or I do not agree with. First of all, what you should do in introduction, you have to begin with a brief lead. Okay, in short, give a lead into the subject by stating some historical facts, okay, its importance or relevance, etc. Okay, then when it comes to the body, okay, you have to refute opponents arguments point by point. Okay, for this purpose you can use practical or historical evidence. Okay, you can make it more convincing by giving your logics and reasons for your points, as well as to attack or to refute the opponent's point of view in the essay. Okay, then next thing is plan your composition so that you are able to justify your point of view. Okay, you should plan your composition in this way that you can justify your points. Okay, whatever your opinion about that particular subject is, you must have knowledge, you must give logical reasoning, okay, to justify it. Especially give strong points or arguments towards the end of your essay. Okay, and lastly conclude your essay with your well thoughts, okay, out of personal view based on clear reasoning. Okay, at the end give clear reasoning. Okay, you should end in this way that in the last paragraph you have proved your point fully, and that will satisfy the reader, okay, with your point, or that will completely convince the reader from of your point of view. Okay, so in this way, this is the methodology for argumentative essay. Okay, as you know, in argumentative essay you have to argue with the opponent, though opponent is not present there. But suppose that if you are writing for any subject, then against one is your opponent, or if you are writing against any subject, then for one is your opponent. Okay, so in this type of essays you must have a good knowledge of the subject. Okay, you must have the knowledge about the weak points as well as the strong point of that subject. Okay, and you have to represent in this way that the reader must be convinced of your point of view. Okay, and you can use these methodology while writing the argumentative essay. Let me repeat it once again. Okay, first of all, what you have to do, you have to write all the points, whether it is for or against. Okay, then after writing all the points, decide, okay, which part you are. If you are against, okay, then take all the strong points from the against. If you are for, then take all the strong points for the for. Okay, for means favor here. Then third point says intro give brief lead to the subject. Do not start writing that I am against this statement or I am in the favor of this statement. First of all, give brief introduction. Okay, there that and that can be used that can be done by stating the importance, relevance, etc. Okay, then in body This is the main part of argumentative essay. Here you have to refute opponent's arguments. Okay, refute means you have to attack, you have to diminish the opponent's arguments point by point. Okay, first you will write the point of the opponent. Okay, then you will refute it, then you will attack it, or then you will diminish it by your point of view. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to justify your points. Whatever points you have mentioned, you have to justify with giving the logics from the history, from the religion, okay, from the society. Okay, and then conclude it by well thought out of personal view. Okay, what your personal view should be there. Okay, and it should be end with a clear reasoning. In this way you can write argumentative essays. Now remaining 3 types of essays I will tell in my next class. Till then, if you have any doubts, you can ask me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you. Have a nice day.